And what do I keep telling y'all about Power Book 4? I keep saying it every episode about Force. Every episode of Force, it gets better and better and better. I'm talking about it is leaps and bounds better than the first season. Like the later that we're getting in this season, the more the drama is coming, the suspense is coming, and everything is just unfolding crazy. How that episode ended, y'all, I'm not lying to y'all. Diamond probably got a top 5 kill all time in all the Power series. In all the Power series, he got a top 5 kill when he off the PO officer. When he got the PO officer up out of here, that looked like some Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Halloween type shit. I'm not going to even lie. With the blood squirting all over the mirror, I say, yo, what? And the way he threw the knife like a goddamn baseball. I say, yo, well, I didn't even know what it was, what he flicked. I didn't even know until I saw him playing with the knife after he already done it. And I'm like, no, man. This ain't David Samson. This Diamond for real. You hear me? Because what, look, intense pressure make diamonds, and the brother was under pressure. Now, we know taking somebody, unaliving somebody is not, a diamond type of thing. But, he did whatever he had to do to get up out of that situation. And he like, I'm not going back to jail. And the way he was saying he ain't going back, I said, oh, no, man. Diamond then turned over a new leaf, a more violent leaf. And to Tommy's approval, y'all saw that smirk he gave at the end of the episode. It looked diabolical with them ending that shot, looking in the mirror. He's seeing the man in the mirror. And Diamond is exactly who the woman, I forgot what her name is, Leon's mama, who Leon's mama said he is. And it's awakened something in him now that the young boy was taken out. And I hated to see that, man. They ain't have to do little Leon like that, man. It reminds me of my times growing up in Chicago. As a good kid growing up in the mad city, man, you run into folks now. Little shorty's trying to be down with the folks. The folks is the GDs and the BDs. Or you got people trying to be down with the Moes, the Blackstones, or whatever gang, because it's with the Lords, Vice Lords, whatever, right? Or the foes. Folk Corner Hustlers, a lot of shorties is gang banging, trying to encroach or mess with other young shorties they know ain't with that, right? And so me and my boy Melvin always talk about like how in Chicago, it's a certain way you got to defend yourself. You can't show that you're scared of these dudes because they smell fear like a shark smell blood and water. That's how it was for us growing up, right? But at the same time, you can't be overly tough because then they're going to want to do some more harm to you like crazy. It's like you got to walk a certain type of line. And Leon was trying to walk that line. But then when Diamond taught him how to fight, when a dude get knocked out and dropped by a dude that's supposed to be a weakling, he hurt because his boy didn't see him to get dropped, right? I liken it to like when somebody, like, I hate to say this, especially what's going on now, when Pac was whooping on Orlando Anderson. Orlando felt that in his soul. Pac a rapper. How a rapper try to beat up on a gang member? That's embarrassing. So in the same situation, Leon dropped this gang banger, try to fake tough dude. He pulled out a gun because that's the only way he feel like he can redeem himself is to unalive their young brother. And I promise y'all, man, the way it played out, the mama ran up to Leon like Stoney did when her brother got unalived. When her brother got shot in what's my show? My movie. Set It Off, right? It looked just like that, man. But that dang on Diamond and with the PO officer, that was brutal. That was brutal, y'all. And I'm looking like the way they ended it, man. That episode is crazy. And now that Leon is gone, this is struck a chord in Diamond to get back to the Diamond of old, who he was before he went to jail. Because since he got out of prison, he been trying to be humble. He been trying to be a good dude. I mean, not good dude. He's selling drugs and he took some lives too. But he's not trying to be this overly aggressive brute all the time. He's trying to be more of a gentle soul and a gentle spirit. That's over with now. That young man lost his life. The mama blaming Diamond for Leon losing his life, even though Diamond had nothing to do with that. Oh man, he out for blood. I'm telling you, he gonna be on a rampage. And it's gonna be great for the Power fans to watch for sure, right? I'm gonna say this too. I don't think Victor Flynn makes it past episode 9. If he make it past episode 9, he's done in episode 10. Tommy's connecting the pieces. He knows Vic is the CI now. Especially when he sees what Diamond did to the parole officer. He know if Diamond was a snitch, he ain't trying to bring that heat on him unnecessarily. Cause see, Tommy forced Vic to take to shoot the FBI person, right? I forgot his name. Tommy forced him to do that. Vic ain't do that on his own bearings. Diamond did that to the PO on his own bearings. And he did that on his own merits and all that, on his own merit. on his own. So he know Diamond ain't the CI. I don't think he thinks Jannard is the informant. He's saying that dude know Victor name before Victor shot him, right? He putting the pieces together. He know Vic Flynn is telling on him. And now he didn't blame Vic did the ultimate no. Now he blaming the body on Tommy, saying Tommy did it, even though Tommy made him do it, but he ain't pull that trigger, brother. You did that. So now Tommy gonna be coming for Vic. And they gonna put all the pieces together. It's over with for the young dude. Vic up out of here. I think the police are gonna up their pressure on Diamond and CBI now, especially knowing that their parole officer was attached to Diamond, and now the parole officer is gone and missing. There's gonna be some smoke behind that. Law enforcement gonna be coming with pressure. I like seeing Tommy's lawyer in this situation. I wonder if we're gonna see a lawyer presence now, like we do with a Davis McLean on Ghost, on Power Book 2 Ghost. Are we gonna see more of the presence of the lawyer around? Because he gonna need that lawyer more than ever. Because the police press is gonna be picking up. Because bodies are dropping left and right. Bodies of prominent individuals in law enforcement, you know, in the legal system. It's gonna be some trouble behind it for sure. And then I think too, Miguel's people gonna end up betraying him. You saw how the grandmother was like, basically, hey, watch him. He getting mad because he thinking you putting the other dude before him. I think Miguel's people gonna betray him, and Miguel gonna try to come after Tommy. He gonna listen to his grandmother. The grandma say, hey man, the white boy trouble. And he gonna try to apply pressure to Tommy, especially after seeing Tommy cut into the conversation with Che. And it seemed like Tommy was antagonizing Miguel in a way, right? He already don't like certain stuff Miguel do, and he don't like that Miguel is probably is not going to approve. Not probably. Miguel is not going to approve of Tommy's relationship with Maria. He trying to establish dominance over Miguel because he really trying to get Miguel out the way anyway. He's just trying to do it discreetly. But yeah, I'm like, oh, Tommy antagonizing him. And it's going to be a standoff between them two. But I think Miguel's own people going to give him up. Maria, I don't know how she going to take it. She don't want nobody to do nothing to her brother. But we shall see, right? But y'all, I'm telling y'all, these episodes, man, I'm glad that the general public is now standing behind this show. Because people weren't standing behind, they wasn't rocking with it. People was not standing behind the show. They was loving Raising Kanan and they was loving Power Book 2 Ghost. But they was like, that Force, I don't know, Tommy Power. Everybody, a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of folks seemed to be unsure on Tommy's series and they didn't think it would go anywhere. They thinking it was boring and, oh my God, now we questioning if Tommy can lead a series. We don't know if these people on the show, we don't know these actors. These actors aren't that good. We don't know if they can carry a show. And I'm looking like, man, if BMF can be on for a while and everybody clamor behind that show, even though we know the lore of it is the fact that this is Big Meech's story, loosely based story, and his own son is starring in it. And we know everybody, all the little hood dudes love Big Meech, so they buying into it and all of that. And people love Big Meech's, the women love Big Meech's tricking lifestyle because Big Meech was out here tricking to the highest degree in his real life. So they like, oh, we got to see the Big Meech story, whatever. And the girls like how Da Vinci look and Lil Meech look, etc. But I'm like, man, y'all can get behind. This is Tommy and me talking about from the original Power series. But I will say, man, the storylines have improved. We're now starting to care about certain characters more. We caring about Diamond more. Jannard, Chris Lofton that plays Jannard is acting his ass off. We care about the relationship between Tommy and Maria. We want to see what's going to happen with JP. And if D-Mac, is he going to come back? And is Kate Egan finna spiral back and out of control to drugs? And she's using drugs again now because she thought D-Mac was killed. How is this whole thing going to play out? We're caring about if Vic, like he's unraveling before our eyes and the pressure is mounting on him. Then he got his sister that he had odds with. Like, all of this, now Tommy coming out to Claudia. He going to be coming out to Vic. Everything is like just is clicking now. This show is feeling like the original Power series that we loved. And, I think it's going to get better and better as the last 2 episodes come. And as the seasons go on, it should get renewed for sure. Because the ratings are ramping up. People are tuning in heavily. And more people on my Facebook feed and my Twitter feed are talking about it, right? I feel like now we're watching Power Book 4 Force together. And for a while, we weren't watching that show together. I felt like it was a show, like an auxiliary show that some people was watching. Everybody watches Raising Kanan together. Everybody watches Power Book 2 Ghost together. Now it's feeling like the community is watching Force together and we're galvanizing behind the show. So I think that we're set up for a great, dramatic, traumatic ending to this season, which will set up an even better season 3. But I'm excited about it. I love watching it, and I'm like, yo, I can't wait to see what's in store.